Cold heart is alive. You know what it is. It's been a minute, but I'm coming back at you because basically they dropped the L2 today. And so I had to come back at you. The bus compressor is what I've been working with for the last couple weeks. It's run over here, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce that right, so we're just going to show it to you. This is one I made right here. So a multi-band saturation unit. That's a bad boy there. Yoke, whatever you want to call it. Unfiltered audio. You did your thing. Even though you can create that in regions, but that's much quicker, allowing us to do it on multiple tracks. This itself is a track that we're going to deal with later on. The computer allows me to get through the tutorial. So let's go ahead and get started. I've been waiting. Okay. First, let's break it down. What we got here is we're going to bypass. Both compressors are bypassed. We're using the flower as our meter. It's really at the end of the chain. I just stuck it in between so you can see it. What each compressor is actually doing for is max out volume and all that old good stuff. So let's go. That's a quick beat I threw together, you know. Let's go continue. That's without, which is basically right now just going through the EQ. Let me stop and say, get that Ubix EQ for multiple reasons. Basically because of this bottom right here, you can really throw some, just get it, demo it, play with that there, as well as this wide, mid, and that it's nice. It's nice. It was one of the best record extensions I've got so far. All right, let's go. Throw that compressor on that. Watch the numbers down here. I'm going to throw it back in the mix. See our dynamic range, which is very important on a compressor to see how much dynamic range you're squashing. Let's go to the next one. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. Just put it all down so you can see the spectrum. Let's go back through the process one more time. Slight variations. Both of them, just for the hell of it. The computer says no. Alright, so let's restart that. You've seen that before. Working with regions like I work with it. I'm gonna break down this layering system I use too to kind of work around. It's a workaround for people with computers like I got, which it ain't bad. But when you start getting complex work, you're gonna have that problem. So let's switch over to our second example here, which on both buses of what you just heard, I had one on each bus: music bus, drums bus. If you've never seen the bus tutorials, go check them out. I will go back on them. First, we're going to jump to this. This is very simple. You should go create you one. You got that soft tool, so go create one. Even if you have to use a splitter, the regular splitter, find a multi-band compression patch, take all the other compression and all that out so it don't be such a big patch, and just run it into saturation on each level, mid, low, and high. And it really can bring out the essence of the grunginess in the track. So we're going to let you hear it in a minute. For right now, we're bypassing it. We're going to run these two compressors on a track that's already been printed. And since we got that up, I'll show you the print track. This is my usual print track up here. But this is the track that's actually printed, because I print. I don't know if you print in regions, but I do. If you don't understand what it means, holler at me. I got a tutorial coming about printing in regions and why you should do it. All right, let's get to this. Let's go get that up. Take it out of that. let's check these compressors out. Now I'm gonna play with it on this one because I know you really want to see what it really will do. Alright, so check it out. I mean the volume probably like one of these things again. Check this out. Let's reset the device. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, now it's flat supposedly, but it's not. Give it a slight drop, so give it that 2 dBs maybe really took away. Let's give it that bad. So pretty much the same. Now let's go some pressure. You can totally squash it. Throw it on limiter. And in case you don't know what that does, it basically it's like this here, the detection unit. It'll allow you to cut out some of them lows. So if you got like a low rumble, because you're gonna have some kind of rumble in the track, a low bass is not really, and the compressor is trying to, compress these very low frequencies, but you don't really want the compressor reacting to your kick drum, because then the whole song is gonna pump, unless that's what you're trying to do, make a pumping track. But the average time, you're not trying to do that. So you want to take a little bit off, basically, maybe around 90 hertz or something. You just cut anything below there, maybe 60, 50, somewhere in there. And then you'll take, and the compressor will be reacting to the main set of music that you hear. Another good trick is to actually take the compressor, sidechain, let's flip that around. You sidechain the exact same signal back in, split it, sidechain it in, cut all the lows, cut all the highs, and just give it the middle information. And it'll compress the most notable information, if I'm saying that right, which is basically the mid-range is what you really, really hear. So if you're trying to get something loud, boost the mid-range. Don't go extreme with it. But that's the area where you get your loudness from, in the middle. So you could basically be compressing the loudest part of it and letting the rest of it flow through. And it'll give it like I consider it an old mix. It sounds old, like an old 70s mix. I think that's what they were doing because they had to kind of make the compressor do what it do. They didn't have a billion of them to put on each track like we do. So let's flip that back around. I love the back of this as well. It's one of the hottest rack extensions I've seen in the back. And this one right here, the Ubix. That's dope. All the Ubix is hard. All right, now let's get back to what we were doing. Back to the test. I actually like this one a little better. Let's compare the two. Now I'm not saying I like it better on this source. On this source, I like the L2 better. But the only reason I like the bus compressor better is because they give you your parallel, which I'm not paralleling just to keep it an equal thing here, but they give you a parallel, which, watch, it really creates some beautiful sounds. Just pull that back about halfway, press the shit out of it. That's not compressed right now. Yeah, I can't very good compress. No compression. Just mix that in. So I'm just squash it. Shit out. See what's happening now. So if you go like that, you got 50%. Boost it. You go automatic. Become a little tighter. Now let's kill this whole patch. Let's go up here to our distortion box. So all of that. Not a big thing. Alright, let's start that track back. I know we probably deep in it. I can't say how long, but the key to this is everything should be in small increments. Don't mix and make pieces. Putting a lot of dB. Stick within 2. A negative you can go down to maybe 5, 6, 7, sometimes way lower. But positive, try and stick within 2 to 4 if you need this mixing down. Then, because extreme EQs never sound natural. It might sound good for 10 minutes, so when you first do it, it sounds good, you go on. But 5, 10, 20 minutes into the track, you'll find out that it begins to irritate you. Maybe a listener to it. Maybe you mix the song down and you don't know because your ears are still juvenile. Now let me break down what I'm doing right here on the saturation. What I did is high-end saturation right here, right? The middle, low. This creates a different balance. Now you're gonna have to look in at your unfiltered. Watch what happens here. It's very slight. We got bipolar situations going on. It increases the highs over here and takes away the lows. And right here increases the lows and takes away the highs. But still only about 2 to 4 dB. All these are just bypassing the saturation units. If I wanted to just bypass them, I think that's what I did. All that changes where it's, what kind of saturation is getting higher. Mid watch. I totally apologize because I have this bypassed. That's an old engineering thing they talk about all the time. When you just swear you hearing something. It took me a minute to realize I'm not hearing no change. Sorry about that. We're gonna keep it unfiltered, like unfiltered audio. Get a little high. Let's check that balance knob out. Highs, low, less lows, more lows, less highs. Want the patch, holler at me, I'll shoot it to you. Of course, you have to have the unfiltered. This right here, slap it one more time. This last button, I'm just using it as a way to boost the middle. So you watch the mid move. Since I boosted the middle, I'll put the saturation back. That's kind of the point of this. I appreciate y'all for watching and checking me out. Cold Heart is alive. I will be coming back with more tutorials. Let me know what you want to hear about. I plan on trying to, I'm working on something real major right now called Mixing with Cold Heart, Audio Illusions, and Facts. Cold Heart is alive. Rate and subscribe. Holla.